And this week I'm hanging out with Mike.
Hello.
Claire.
Hey.
Lee.
Hello.
Today's topic, we're going to have a chat about mermaids. Claire, you should love this. You want to be a mermaid.
I do. I want the silicone tail, the shell bra,
I
everything.
forgot about that. You actually wanted to get all that shit, didn't you?
Yeah, but like $1.5 or something for the tail and bra set. It's
How much?
about $1.5.
Jesus.
1,500 English pounds for a clamshell bra and a silicone tail.
Yeah.
So about $1,700 US.
That you may or may not be able to swim in.
Well, yeah, I should imagine they're quite heavy. Yeah, because they're sculpted to your own body. They have to take an imprint.
I did see some footage of a girl who was in the tail, and I think it was like an aquarium kind of thing, like SeaWorld kind of thing. You dived down majestically and then realised that she could not swim back up and had to very quickly kick off the tail.
Oh dear.
Hence, scarring of children for life.
Yeah, they have them in restaurants and all different places now. You can hire a mermaid in a tank, in a tank, to a party or something, and she'll turn up in her own tank and go under.
What do they do?
Swim around like a mermaid.
Like in the tanks, they just blow bubbles and.
Oh, if I sit on the edge of the tank, they'll come up and blow me.
Yeah.
No.
You might get lucky.
Pulled a mermaid the other week, guys.
And they do like mermaid kids parties as well, don't they?
Here's a question for you, right? There's loads of men that have always said like, oh, mermaids fancy Ariel, blah 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 blah. One of the most fancy Disney characters, Ariel, yeah? So, would you rather do, as a man...
Come on, let's get this out of the way now, because it was going to come up at some point.
a mermaid with fish head and actual fanny that you could shag.
Right.
So it's fish heart top half, human bottom half, or the traditional mermaid that we see where there's no real... You can't see where you're actually going to put anything, or you know what I mean?
I'm still going traditional.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you want to fuck a fish fanny?
No, I just get blowjobs.
But you got to look at a fish head.
Yeah.
You don't have to look at the mantelpiece when you're poking the fire.
It's a bit hard to fucking miss though, isn't it?
Put a bag over your head and one over hers. You know what I mean? One over hers, one over yours, just in case one of them falls off.
I'm still traditional. I'm sorry.
Well, what about mermen? We put the question to Claire.
Yeah.
She'd shag anything, so it wouldn't matter.
Well, they haven't got a lot to offer, have they? The old mermen, have they?
Well, they've still got a protruding penis that'll come out, I'd imagine, like any normal fish.
Oh, do you know about mermen?
No, I know about
do you?
fish, though. Fish do have
Would you rather have the
penises.
human face or the fish face?
No fish face. Thank you.
So you wanna get shagged by a fish penis?
Well, you could still do oral.
Yeah, I'll go for all.
Yeah.
But it's not
Face,
sex
isn't it?
then, is it? This is my point. So, if you want sex with them, what are you going to do?
Jizz over their eggs. I don't know how they do it. They do, don't they? Didn't they?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Depends, there are some fish that have sex,
Are there?
essentially, yeah. Give birth to live fish.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's fish and
Guppies,
Annie.
mollies, they're two examples of your
Oh.
normal fish. So, you're going traditional.
Jizzing on the fish
Traditional.
eggs.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair enough then.
Okay, we all in agreement.
No, it's not.
Pete's not. Pete's going for weird fish head. Okay, right. Well,
She's got a fish head blowjob
Yeah.
lips.
Yeah, you know what I mean? As long as they're not really teethy.
well, they might be.
Compensation would be shit though, wouldn't it?
That'll be it. They just be,
My name is not Bob. I keep telling you.
and especially, I suppose if you wanted to come close, you just sling a hook in a direction.
In my case, it'd probably be remove the hook to let them go.
Probably. Well, let's thank some new returning listeners. Now that important piece, that important debate is out the way.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Right, I don't know how to say that. Well, Bequia in the US, is that right? Thanks for listening. Frankfurt am Main in Germany, Ashburn in the US, Hastings in the UK, Olomouc in Czech Republic, New Venep in Holland, Barcelona in Spain, Milwaukee in America, Brno in Czech Republic, Dublin, Ireland, Bellevue in the US, Bournemouth and Phoenix in the US, and Falkenstein in Germany. Thanks for listening. Follow us on Facebook at Cutting to the Ball in the Post Through the Apocalypse, YouTube at Apocalypse Ball, and SoundCloud, Spotify, all your other podcasting platforms. Cutting to the Ball in the PTA. Right, so mermaids. Since the dawn of seafaring, humans have looked to the oceans and imagined what might lie beneath the waves. Among the most captivating and enduring aquatic legends is that of a mermaid, a half-human, half-fish creature of beauty, mystery and danger. In other words, loads of horny men on a ship for weeks, months at a time.
Eating bread full of ergot.
Yeah, and weevils, and also probably drinking their own piss at this point. They're going to go, oh, look at that woman over there with the tits.
Sort of like a mirage.
That's what I'm going with.
Tripping balls, basically.
Tripping balls. But
they think that they might have mistaken manatees.
Yeah, manatees.
Right. That is one of the theories.
They are a very attractive creature.
Sea cow.
That's one of the hypotheses, definitely.
Yeah.
They are cute though, manatees.
They're cute, but I wouldn't want to fuck one.
No. But you're saying that they're cute.
Slap a bit of lipstick on it.
Now, while often dismissed as myth, mermaids have inspired folklore across cultures, cryptic sightings by sailors, and even modern-day conspiracy theories that suggest these elusive beings might be more than just fantasy.
See, I believe, personally, because we know how fucking huge the ocean is, yeah? We haven't got a clue on half of what's in that sea. Any of the water in our
More
world.
than half.
We haven't got a clue.
85% we don't
But this is what I mean. We haven't got a clue, really, what creatures are out there.
We know more about the moon than we do the bottom of the oceans.
Yeah. I'm a bit more inclined to believe there is something out there that is what's known as the siren. The siren is it's some form of animal that has some kind of vocal that it can do outside of water that's learned to use it to lure prey in of some sort.
Shapeshift as well.
But I don't know, is there something out there that does have like a slight resemblance to, maybe it's got like long appendages, a little bit like arms.
A manatee?
But this is it, it's some form of, it's something like a manatee or something like that, but it's not quite a manatee, it's a little bit slimmer or something.
It's a thin manatee.
Yeah, and that's why they're trying to get any food possible by luring the sailors in, and they come and hit the rocks and they eat them.
Well, I mean, sirens go back to ancient Greece, isn't it? Isn't it the Odyssey, the siege of Troy and all that, Odysseus and, or is it Jason the Argonauts? I forget. Definitely someone Greek come across sirens. Definitely. And there's a bunch of beautiful women on the shore and in the shallows and singing, oh, come to the shore, we'll all fuck you. You've been at sea for ages. The siren song,
and this is where the myth of the mermaid comes from what I gather. It comes from the siren, and I think that's part of the tripping balls on the ergot and all these other things that they're poisoned by on these long haul fucking ships that they're going on.
It goes back to early in that, doesn't it?
It does. It goes back to 1000 BC.
Wow.
The earliest known mermaid figure is Atargatis, an Assyrian goddess from 1000 BC. She was worshipped as a fertility deity who accidentally transformed herself into a mermaid out of shame after killing her mortal lover. Atargatis' cult spread throughout the Middle East and Mediterranean, and her image likely influenced later Greco-Roman depictions of nymphs and sirens. What it boils down to is that, everyone steals from everyone else.
Yeah, but sirens are a bit different from mermaids.
But are they?
Yeah, apparently.
Aren't sirens for women?
Sirens are bird women.
Bird women?
Not necessarily. There's been different depictions of
Originally.
sirens.
Not in that Jason the Argonauts film I watched.
There has been different depictions of sirens. Sirens, I think, is more of a generally like a.
They're more of a human figure, aren't they?
But I think a siren is
Well,
something
lure
like
'em in, aren't you?
it's more based on the siren song, the luring side of whatever the creature is. I think that's where the siren comes in. I'm not sure entirely, but
Oh, Greek sirens versus mermaids. Now, there's a fight I want to see. I'll watch that. Claire, you gonna watch that?
Yeah, I'm all over it.
While modern culture often conflates sirens and mermaids, ancient Greek sirens are actually bird women. Oh, you're right, Mike. There you go.
Well, if you look in like the ancient, like all D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, and Heroes of Might and Magic, which is an old 90s PC game, sirens were depicted flying wings.
Have you seen?
But they are like women with boobs, but half women, half bird.
Have you seen What We Do in the Shadows? I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's that, isn't it? Isn't there an episode in that? where-
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a bird woman.
Yeah.
I can't remember that episode.
It's a siren, isn't it? And put a spell on Laszlo when he falls in love with her, doesn't he? Am I thinking of the right show?
I don't know, but Laszlo will fall in love with pretty much anything, to be fair.
Mm.
He's a master cocksmith.
Good series, that is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
brilliant.
So yeah, Greek bird women were Greek sirens who used their hypnotic voices to lure sailors to their deaths. It wasn't always like come to the shore when they lured them onto
Well, they'd be
rocks
onto
and then hit the
rocks.
bodies,
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
they?
that
yeah,
was it.
yeah.
They'd be like low, like very high rocks. What,
But you're all like, ah. You had to stuff your ears, didn't you?
well, yeah, that's what they used to do, isn't it? They used to put stuff in their ears to stop the siren song. Cheese and things like that, wasn't it? Little bits of cheese.
Oh, I'd never waste the cheese by putting it in my ears. Especially if I've been eating weevil-infested biscuits. I'm fucking eating that cheese, mate.
It was probably weevil cheese. They milk the weevils after a couple of months.
Don't care, it's cheese. I'm just ripping some off my toga and stuffing it in my ears.
How would you milk a weevil? You need some really small tweezers, wouldn't you?
You would need some. I don't even know if weevils can produce milk.
I think most animals do, don't they? In some
Only,
form.
only mammals.
Oh yeah, I suppose they're an insect, aren't they?
I mean, you might be there trying to milk a weevil, you're actually wanking it off, and you just made cheese out of weevil cum.
Oh.
Then I'm putting it in my ears.
We should give it a go. Find some weevils to see if we can milk them.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pump all my money into your weevil farm.
They can milk aphids, can't you?
Well, this is what made me think about it.
For their anus, I think.
Sweet. Anus aphid cheese.
Yeah, I can't see us selling that to Tesco.
We'll just rebrand it with a different name. They'll never know. We'll just put it in really small print at the bottom.
Well, yeah, we'll just call it definitely not anal cheese. That'll work.
I don't know how we got to that, but carry on.
Well, the avian sirens evolved into the fish-tailed women of the sea, is the prevailing theory.
Do you think that's because of the connection of the sea? Because they were always on the rocks at the sea, luring the ships in. So then it just evolved into them being fish women instead.
Yeah,
That's simple. It's as simple as that.
probably.
Isn't it?
Sailors are superstitious folk, and they'll make sense of what they get told, and I'm going to them
Well,
rocks.
it's probably because we already had mermaids. They were first, then the sirens came, and then the European medieval people turned them back into fish women instead of bird women.
The Greeks always have to put their own spin on things, and they ancient Greeks.
But here's one thing though. So when you look into you see all the old different kind of cave paintings and that, yeah. There's cave paintings over one side of the world with your Bigfoot depictions, tall beings, yeah. Also, there has been depictions of your mermaids, and then the other side of the world, in other caves, again,
I don't think I've ever
very
seen
similar mermaid.
etchings.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen
And-
mermaid action.
Have you ever looked?
No.
Exactly.
I'm not disputing the fact. I'm not calling you a lie. I'm just saying I've never
This
seen
is
it.
the way you both like. I've never seen. Have you ever fucking looked?
Well, but we share really common myths with each other, don't we? Like, vampires, werewolves, Bigfoots, short dudes with big
Dragons.
heads, dragons. It's all there. It's all spread across the globe. It's all somewhere. Everywhere's got their own version of that myth, haven't they?
People turn into fish, half women, werewolves, half human, half wolf. That's where these things come from, isn't it? It's man and beast, isn't it?
So a mermaid should really be called a werefish.
yeah.
Yeah, technically. Yeah.
Should we coin that? Should we get
Are
that
they-
out there?
Do they fully turn into a fish? They're not werefish, are they?
No.
Werewolves.
Semi-werefish.
Werewolves don't fully turn into a wolf, do they? They're
I thought
still
they did.
they're humanoid wolves, aren't they?
Well, they stand on two legs. That's
Yeah.
about it. They're so wolfy.
Well, they still have hands.
I guess they have
They
hands.
are-
I've
they
seen
are
an
just
American
like a-
werewolf in London.
They've got claws.
Every fucking wolf werewolf film you've ever seen, ever.
They've all got.
They are
things,
still.
yeah.
They do still have your opposable thummy. They do still have the characteristics of a humanoid, don't they?
They're humanoid, with obviously facially, body-wise, wolf. They get the strength.
They get the strength, the size, all those
quickness,
bits, but
the
they
agility.
still
Is
have.
that just modern Hollywood interpretation?
Well, I wouldn't say modern Hollywood even. That's just every interpretation I've ever seen in my life, and I've always.
And
loved.
Pete's seen many a skinwalker in his time.
I have, yeah. I went to Cannock and found the pigman of Cannock the other week. Yeah.
How is he? All right?
Yeah, he's actually a werewolf.
Oh.
Yeah, people just got him mixed up.
Was he
Oh, no.
balding that day?
Yeah, that was it.
He got mange that
He
day.
did. He had mange that winter.
Well, as we've seen, global folklore. Ireland and Scotland have them. The Selkies, the seal people who could
We've
shed
talked
their
to them.
skins to become. You talked to the Selkies.
We've talked
Oh,
about
I
them.
thought you said
Talked to them.
I thought you said I talked to them. When? Big if true. Go on, tell me more.
I talked to many voices, but I don't know who they are.
I was up at Loch Lomond last week. Alright, I came to see Nessie, really, but
You took a wrong turn.
the wrong lock.
No, we've talked of them before
We have, yes.
in our fairy episode. wasn't
Yes, yeah. If their skin gets stolen, they get trapped on land. You should presume that Hans Christian Andersen ripped off a bit then, wouldn't you? In some respects.
Sounds a bit like The Little Mermaid to me.
No, Disney's never ripped anything off. Put a chick in it, make a gay. South Park in it. Over the Disney. Put a chick in it, make a gay. Done. In Japan, the Ningo is a fish-human hybrid whose appearance foretold storms or misfortune, although eating one could grant eternal life.
What?
We'll get to that later on.
You want to... That's almost cannibalism. Or do you only eat the fish bit?
Well, are they
And
human?
that's a waste of food.
Well, I'd eat a battered mermaid's tail.
Cool. Yeah, it would be a good portion.
He would, wouldn't it? I'll have battered mermaid's tail and chips, please, large.
But that's how they went extinct.
Ben and his fucking chippy habit.
I haven't had a chippy in 2 months. Fucking craving it. Really am. In Africa, the water spirit Mami Wata is often portrayed as a mermaid and is central to many African and Afro-Caribbean spiritual traditions. Even in Caribbean voodoo lore, that references La Sirena, a powerful spirit of the sea, wealth, and the subconscious. La Sirena sounds kind of fucking hot.
Just because the name itself.
Yeah.
It's like Latina-y, kind of sexy.
Yeah. Now, over the centuries, sailors and explorers have sworn by their mermaid encounters. Christopher Columbus, obviously, not the first man to get to America, more than likely, but certainly the one that claimed it.
That's European.
I would argue the Vikings got there
Oh, yeah,
before.
of course, yeah.
In 1493, Columbus reported seeing 3 mermaids near the Dominican Republic, though he described them as not beautiful as they are painted. Not as beautiful as they are painted. So he's body shaming the mermaids.
That could have been a sea cow, couldn't it?
Just a small example. I've just pulled up some pictures of some cave paintings of mermaids.
Okay.
I just typed it in, so they do exist.
Well, so just because of some
They
cave,
didn't hate you, mate. I'm just saying. I'd never seen them.
those are actually. Oh, are they mermaids or are those the sea people? The sea people is a completely different historical myth.
No, but what my point? It's all the same kind of depiction, isn't it?
Yeah.
So one race calls them sea people,
Yeah,
another race
yeah.
calls them
Oh, no.
mermaids, another race calls them smith.
No, the sea people is something completely different. It's basically you had this Bronze Age culture in the sort of the Mediterranean, and all of a sudden it just got conquered, or certainly taken a step back, and all there is these writings that are left of describing this race of sea people who came from the sea and conquered them, virtually wiped them out, and then just fucked off, and no one knows who they are.
Yeah.
No one knows who these sea people are.
There's absolutely loads of different ones
then-
in different caves across different parts of the world. And all
Are they
very
described as
similar.
looking like mermaids.
No,
or-
they sea people. Oh, it's open to interpretation. You see, Mike.
Right.
Because you can say, those paintings are right and they're mermaids, or it's just some dudes who turn up in boats and pillaged the shit out of you, and then fucked off and no one knows who they were.
The point is, though, they're drawings of humanoids depicted with like a fish tail. On each of those there's loads of different ones, like loads and loads. But yeah, each
but
one.
he's saying, is it a metaphor? They're not really fish people.
100%.
From the sea.
Let's face it, it's all a metaphor. It's all bullshit, isn't it?
Well-
Because they don't really mermaids, as we think we know them, don't exist, do they?
You don't know that.
You're right. I don't know that. None of us know that.
Bigfoot may not exist.
Yeah, 100%. But at the end of the day, that's what I mean. It's 99.9% more than likely it is just a figment of most human population's imagination, one way or another.
I'd be interested to see if there were more modern mermaid sightings, and if you want to take a wartime, like even the 40s, I'll take.
Thing is, there has been apparent sightings, but then you see more recent ones, and you just think, well, that's doctored.
AI.
That's AI. Well, not AI, because I've seen ones that, like, you're talking 5, 6, 7 to 10 years ago.
I kind of want.
It can be fake.
But even then, the video editing's been
Yeah.
pretty good over the past 20 years, really.
I kind of want first-hand sailor sort of thing. Pete, you were both in the Navy. Surely someone's seen someone who's seen a mermaid.
No.
I was on a submarine, didn't see much, to be honest.
You never spoke to the boat people.
No, fucking skimmers. Don't talk to them, riff-raff.
No, so you're on a boat. What do they call them? Ship people.
Ship, yeah. That's skimmers, we used to call them.
Oh, so you're all very elitist then.
We were bubbleheads. Very elite. Yeah, don't talk to those scum. Ugh, top dwellers.
Did there used to be
Air
Did
breathers.
there used to be fights on shore?
Yeah, we used to kick their ass all the time, so we just shove a nuke up their ass. No, not really. No. Now we all got along. All part of one big happy family. But you are the elite in the sense that you are naval special forces and you do look down on everybody else because you just do.
You're the only ones fucking crazy enough to go in a fucking metal tube under the sea.
Exactly.
Mind you, is the best place to be in the event of a nuclear war, isn't it?
100%. 100%.
Well, that or inside a mountain.
No, even it's all very well saying you're in a mountain, and you're like, oh yeah, well, Cheyenne Mountain or Raven Rock. But if they fire 10 missiles at that, you're gonna die.
Yeah, assuming you're in a mountain that isn't being struck by a nuke.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but people tend to know where people's stuff is, don't they? Yeah. Anyway, they reckon Columbus saw manatees. Blackbeard. I'm a big fan of Blackbeard.
Yes.
Edward Teak used to have candles in his beard.
Yeah.
Looked sweet as fuck, and always had about 12 pistols strapped to him, so he'd never run out of shots. Bit of a badass. We may do an episode on Blackbeard at some point.
He really was a badass as well. It's not just like legend with him, it was genuine. He really was that nuts.
Yeah.
From all accounts anybody's ever recorded of him, wasn't it? He was as nuts as we think he was.
I heard a podcast today about possibly the most badass pirate was actually a Chinese woman. I don't know her name, I forget it.
Hold on.
Badass Chinese warrior pirate.
No, I
take it.
think I've heard that before somewhere. I've seen something on that before.
Blackbeard would avoid certain charted waters because of enchanted mermaids and creatures of the deep that could lure ships to ruin.
That'll just be sort of rocks or a shallow bit or,
Now that's where they hang out, innit?
Well, it's also a good excuse, isn't it, for a sailor who's on watch, who's fallen asleep, and you hit the rocks. He's like, no, it was the mermaids. They
Enchanted me, you're right, actually, it's the ultimate. It's my first day.
Yeah.
I've never seen mermaids before.
It's the mermaid's fault.
But as a pirate who might have to be on the run, if you're avoiding certain waters, that's a hindrance to you.
Yep.
But is that sailor's superstition? There's no one more superstitious than sailors. Captain John Smith, the explorer, English explorer, allegedly saw a mermaid near Newfoundland in 1614. His account described a green-haired beauty with a fish tail who he said was by no means unattractive. And I had sex with that fish woman.
That could have been her, yeah.
Not the name.
Ching Shi.
Yeah.
Apparently she was a right badass.
Well, these sightings, while often attributed to marine animals or optical illusions, fed into a global fascination that endured for centuries. I saw this green-haired, attractive fishwoman, and I had sex with her right there on the rocks.
She had a fleet of around 300 ships.
Whew, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Might worth an episode.
And an army between 20 and 40,000.
When was this?
1807. She died. Her husband died in 1807, so it's early 1800s basically.
So she took over.
She created it. She created pirating after her husband died.
So she could have.
She was a sex worker originally.
Yeah, she was, yeah.
So technically, she could have took on like the Royal Navy at the time quite comfortably.
I think she beat East India Company.
That's not the Royal Navy.
No, but at one point they were the...
Oh, they were big
They were
part
bigger
of
than the
it.
Navy, weren't they?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were
we're not talking about Royal Navy regular fighting ships of the line. We're talking East India Company.
So
It's still
she,
pretty powerful,
she
wasn't
fought.
Oh, yeah.
It says she fought major powers, including Portugal and England, and kept strict code of conduct among her army.
But we wouldn't have had the full fleet there. If we had turned up with the full fleet, what we doing? We winning or not?
You can't have it, can you? The Brits getting beaten.
Here's the one thing though.
No, at that point of history, my Britannia ruled the fucking waves. 1807, we just won Trafalgar.
Here was some of the bonuses about having someone like her in charge of this pirate army. Pirates like to pillage, plunder, rape, etc. Anybody was doing any raping, they'd be punished by beheading.
Yep.
She
Impressive.
did not allow that. She was like, no, if you're caught doing any of that shit, you're going to get beheaded. But she was ruthless. Like, as soon as you said it, I thought, I fucking remember that. And I started to type in, and it came up like, I think that's the one. Yeah.
Fair enough. Let's move on to some more modern conspiracies and theories about mermaids.
She didn't see no mermaids, though. Not that anything's told us.
They don't live in China.
What do you mean? They don't live in China.
Of course.
Well, clearly not. There's someone shot 300 ships. Someone has seen a mermaid. There's 40,000 people. So what if there's some kind of maritime or ocean-going skinwalker?
Well, this is it. Skinwalkers are an interesting thing because there's lots of mimics, things like that. Yeah, these things that mimic other
Family, friends,
Yeah.
creatures, yeah.
There's been, I've seen recently videos of like a guy who's in his room and his mum is kind of shouting through his bedroom door or something, begging him to let her in. And he's like, this can't be my mum. She's not here. Like, I know it's not my mum because for whatever I can't remember what the
She's
reason.
on holiday or something like
Yeah,
that, yeah.
and it's like,
I've seen that
what the
one.
fuck do I do here? And it was relentless. It was like, let me in. I need you. And I've seen a few videos like that. There was a guy. He was like, what's going on here? He was talking to the video, and then his own voice talked to him from like the other side of the room, and it was just like,
What, like an echo?
no.
No, it's like having a conversation with him.
Oh,
almost.
And then he was
He wasn't
saying,
repeating
he
what he was
was,
saying.
and he said, "Fuck you," and he was like, "No, fuck you," and he was, "No, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you." He literally, and it was his voice, and you could hear it. You could hear within the video of it that it wasn't in. He was holding the video camera, and you could hear the voice elsewhere. So whether it's faked, who knows? But if it's not fake, that's fucking creepy.
It was like the people who live in the Appalachian Mountains will swear down. There's skinwalkers. It's like, you never go out in the woods at night. You never go up the mountains at night. If you hear whistling, you get fucking somewhere and you lock the doors, close the windows, and shut the curtains and pretend you're not there. And they will swear down to that. It's so ingrained in there in that. So it does make you wonder. I mean, we have done skinwalkers, but there's been a lot more stuff that's kind of videos and shit that have come out.
So here's a hypothesis on that then. So a skinwalker, you've got apes, you've got dogs, you've got fucking fish, all these different things. They're all the same type of animal with lots of different species of said type of animal, yeah?
Yeah.
How don't we know that we've got lots of different species of skinwalker? So you've got like a skinwalker that's in the sea.
Yeah, that's what I
You've
mean,
got
yeah,
a
yeah.
skinwalker that's out walking around in the Appalachian Mountains. You've also got a skinwalker that can appear almost like a spirit and be like wanting to get into your home, and they're the ones that depict like a loved one or
Yeah,
yourself even, and things like that. Like these mimics, as they're called. Is that just
I'm not
another
letting me in.
species? Yeah. But is that are they different species of the same kind of
But if
creature?
your intercom went and it was one of us,
Yeah, you'd be like, oh yeah, come up.
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you're getting chowed on by a skinwalker.
Doing that.
You're making paranoid now. He's not going to open the door anymore.
Yeah.
He'll be like,
I'm
hold
gonna want
on.
you to
He'll
present
go have a
ID.
look out the window.
Through the peephole before I let you in.
Well, if we're a skinwalker, we could have that ID.
Fake ID.
We could have fake ID.
We need a code word.
No,
We do.
I'll say you'll have to make
We
your
code
own
word.
IDs for each
So
person.
we need a password to get in. So you need a challenge and a response.
Right. We'll set one up.
Yeah, no
Okay.
problem. Easy. That's it now. Mike's on the hook for skinwalkers. Shit. They're going to get me.
Fuck.
But yeah, well, this is a possibility though. You can't write it off. But then again, like the sirens and that, is that some weird way that corals form between rocks and the waves hitting it make some weird acoustic noise that sounds like us to the piss-drinking, weevil-eating sailor?
But there was a video I saw probably a week ago, and it was a guy on I think it's a fishing boat of some sort. He was out in the middle of the ocean, pitch black all round, and he'd obviously started recording this video because they had heard this really weird wailing sounding like a woman crying for help. And he was recording it going, what the fuck is this? Like, I can't... We're looking around, they've got the searchlights all around looking, they can't see shit.
I have seen that because they're literally shining that thing out, swanning it round, and
Yeah, and he's like, what is making this noise? What the fuck is this? What a siren is? And he questions that. He's like, is this what a siren is? Like what the fuck is going on?
and why am I erect?
But and to me, watching that, if that wasn't faked, that's fucking creepy. Because that weren't no whistle, bit of a coral making a whistle. That was like that sounded like
I've seen similar.
a person or something in distress.
But at the same time, man, people like to fake shit.
But also, what I did think about that one, if you were going to fake it, they had plenty of opportunity to have been with the panning around, looking with the big searchlight.
I know what you're saying, but
to put something in the water.
But don't make it obvious. Just leave it at that suspense. Make you ask questions.
Yeah, but people aren't that fucking clever
So,
nowadays with these fake bullshit.
Some of them are.
I love some of these new AI videos and pictures where they they mould in and then the girl's got 3 legs.
And what makes me laugh more is I always like to look at the comments and you see, I reckon it's about a 40-60 split. 40% of the people are
Believe
like,
it.
oh my god, I can't believe that happened, oh, and then the other people are like, dude, it's fucking AI, are you that thick? So it's nice to see that there is a small majority of people that seem to not fall for it, but
It tends to be.
there's a large amount that do.
Seen the tsunami one, where it looks like
Which
a
one?
tsunami's coming over a beach and it says this is Florida now.
Oh, and there's like fucking 49-foot people in that, like, because if it was actually, there's some people that turn up like in the middle of the tsunami and they're
Yeah,
like,
it's
they'd
just-
have been like 20 foot tall or
The thing
something.
is, if you want to make an AI video of something like something fucking happening, make it as grainy and low res as possible so no one fucking suspects anything. Do you know the aliens at the Miami Mall?
Yes.
When that was it last year?
Yeah.
I mean, like, all the footage is grainy and awful as shit. I mean, it might be fake, it might be fucking real, but, you know, make it like so people just don't know. You make it too good, everyone, that's not fucking real.
I still think there was something in that, you know.
It's getting better and better though.
It's
Isn't
getting,
it?
it's getting absolutely fantastic.
It's going to change everything, isn't it?
Well, it's probably going to take over the world soon. Probably going to fucking release nukes to wipe out the human beings.
It can't release the nukes. They're analog still.
There's safeguards in that.
No, they're analog, they're not digital,
Yeah.
they're not connected to anything. It's like, there has to be someone physically there going.
They
But the
ne-
AI
hopefully
could
they
fake the
never
phone call and the codes.
Yeah.
But then the codes aren't on digital either, they're kept in on a card in the president's wallet.
So hopefully it'll never come to that because people are going to say,
So-
no, we'll keep them fucking manual.
Skynet would never get the nukes, basically. In the West, anyway. I'd imagine it's the Russians as well, but then again, you know what North Korea's doing.
I think Trump's ever pulled them out of his wallet and gone, these are the codes.
Oh,
we know
fucking
he has,
all the
yeah.
time, yeah. And if he did, I'd be like, can I have a look?
Can't open them.
No, because they're in a little...
Chinese dignitaries, wasn't it? At Mar-a-Lago, and he was showing them the briefcase and everything.
The football, yeah, that's what it's called.
Do you want to get a bit of a semi? I've held some launch keys.
Well,
Held them.
I'm fully erect.
Because on
Not for the first time tonight.
on the subs I was on, obviously they had nuclear missiles, and you had the captain and the XO, both had the two keys that had to be done at the same time. And the XO was a smoker, so he used to come down in a little smoking den, and it's where we'd all be smoking, whether you were a fucking...
You were like, let me touch your keys.
If you're bottom of the pile or top of the food chain, you're sitting in this little fucking smoking area all together. And when you're in there, there's no sir. It was always Jim or Dave were in the smoking area. It's a bit different out here. It was one of those weird unwritten codes that you had. So
We're all smokers here.
and but we'd all be sat down just having a chat about the day. And the one time I just said, I said, is that the key? Is it what's round your neck? And he's like, what do you mean? It's like, is that the key? And he was like, yeah, it is. He just took it off. He went, there you go. And I was looking at it. I was like, pretty insignificant, really, isn't it? It's just like it looks like a typical kind of locker key. But yeah, little red fucking thing on it. But yeah, that was.
Well,
yeah, I held a fucking launch key, and I used to be able to touch a new tube from my bed. Literally lean out of bed and go, stretch over, and I could touch the fucking missile tube.
Give it a thump. Missile launch. Missile launch. Oh, shit!
Yeah, you with the keys, my God.
Oh, that's a scary thought, innit?
Yeah.
There's a lot of processes in place that there's nothing I could have done with that key.
Very briefly, I'm pretty sure that there's a safe and that only the captain and the XO can get to it, and there's like 3 options, and they basically give an option. And these options are updated.
It's directly given from
Downing
Commander in Chief, so the Prime Minister or whatever, and
but
then it's
it might be
dotted over. And
it might be fire missiles at targets in Russia. It might be run to Australia.
Why would you use Russia as that example?
Well, it's just the traditional firing on missiles at people country, isn't it? It's we're children of the Cold War. We were brought up with this. It's always Russia. Call of Duty, it was Russia. Childhood, Russia. Russia again, be misbehaving.
Well, it was until about 1990, wasn't it? 91, and then it sort of changed, and it was all Arabs, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, you had that, because Call of Duty 1 was Arabs.
Now it's gone back to Russians again.
Gone back to Russians now. That's how you can always tell who we're going to fight next. You follow the Call of Duty games, you always fucking know.
Yep.
So we're going back to Nazi zombies at some point then?
Well, that's always been going on, Pete. It's been a Black Ops war for the last 70 years. I forgot where I was going. We were on about nuclear weapons. Anyway, quick fact. Nuclear submarine. It's easier to find a grapefruit in space than a nuclear submarine under the sea. And their nickname is the Handmaidens of the Apocalypse. Which is pretty fucking metal in all fairness, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, mermaids. And what are submarines but massive man-made mermaids, baby? Got a sting in their tail.
Just a bit.
Like mermaids, potentially. Who knows? Anyway, despite the rise of science, belief in mermaids has not vanished. In fact, it's evolved with new technology, spawning a slew of conspiracy theories and pseudo-scientific claims.
We would have found some sort of fossils, we'd have found something, wouldn't we?
Did that Discovery
fish.
Channel documentary find everything?
Not a fish. How many fish fossils do you find? There's not many.
You do find them.
do.
Not fish though.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I thought like they're
I said they know that. You know when they found that massive fish that thought was extinct? It was one of them big fuckers with teeth.
Continents move, don't they? So they get buried at the bottom of the sea, and then they.
Well, they're
Constant
not
shift
often
and then
found,
they'll-
are they? Because we don't.
Oh,
often-
you don't find many fossils
We don't
full stop.
dredge in the sea.
No,
do
no.
we?
What I'm trying to say is on land now. Millions of years ago.
Yeah,
it used to
yeah.
be
When
in
it
the
was.
sea.
That's how we know there was trilobites.
Yeah.
You know they
Dorset coast. Isn't it?
they found that fucking giant. Someone fished out this giant prehistoric fish once. Everyone thought it had been extinct for thousands of years. One of them. You know, like
Not the sunfish thing.
the surf brand with the angry piranha on it.
Yeah.
It was like
The one
that.
with the light.
Yeah. No, they didn't have a light. It was just this big, ugly fucking fish with giant teeth.
Yeah.
But they
And
thought
someone
it was
caught
extinct.
one. It's like he's only two-handed. It's like, fuck, we've only seen them in fossils. We thought they were extinct, but turns out if you go deep enough, or one swims up a bit and gets tempted. But in 2012, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, released a statement explicitly denying the existence of mermaids.
Why?
Slightly odd.
Why? Yeah.
This oddly specific statement stirs suspicions. Why issue such a denial, unless something was being covered up? And the timing coincided with the mockumentary aired by Animal Planet titled Mermaids, the Body Found. I watched this, I think it must have been not long after
Was
it
it
came
that
out.
long ago? That
2012,
was
yeah,
made?
it was a while back. Oh, it was crazy. It was just like, what the fuck?
This is real? No way!
Because it looked, but it was very grainy footage, of course, so you can never tell if it's fucking real or fake.
Typical blob squatch scenario.
No,
Better
it'd be like
than
pee
blob.
up against the window, wouldn't it?
Better than blob squatch, but like mine just pee against the window. I don't know why we're using that analogy.
Pee.
Oh, I thought you said pee against the window.
Pee against the window. Pee through the window.
Well, okay, good. Glad I wasn't.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I mean, I was sceptical, obviously, from the beginning.
Well, of course you are, but
And
at some point you're going, what the fuck?
It's on, I
it
think it's
looked
on
dodgy. I was
Discovery.
like, nah, this can't be real. And at the end, there's a disclaimer saying it's all fake.
There was, but a lot of people don't hang
Yeah,
around with the credits.
it was-
I mean, Ghostwatch scarred us all as
People I
children.
knew that believed in it, believed it to be true. Even with a disclaimer, they wouldn't be swayed.
This programme presented fabricated footage and interviews suggesting the US government was hiding evidence of aquatic humanoids. Bastards.
That was what got it, wasn't it? It was the fact that they were doing like these interviews with government officials that were just actors.
Yeah.
But that's what made it so believable. She's like, fuck me. Tony Guy from the fucking FBI or whatever who was investigating it. Wow.
He's investigating mermaid murders.
You know what I mean? It was just...
Actually, great song, actually, Mermaider. If you listen to that.
Who sings it?
Metapocalypse, it's actually from a cartoon show.
I've watched that before, yeah.
There's two videos. There's the actual official video, and then there's one featuring Batman.
Huh.
I recommend the Batman one. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so this is the problem though. Whenever you do a mockumentary, you're risking people just believing shit.
Yeah.
I once got in drunk, right? Put the Discovery Channel on, as you do, because I'm looking for a war documentary at 3 a.m. We've all been there.
Excuse me.
Maybe you, Claire. I'm pretty sure Pete's been there. I'm pretty sure Mike's been there at some point.
Yeah, you get in, you don't want to go to sleep because you know the room's going to be fucking
Yeah,
spinning.
stick some on
so
telly.
Put something on, try and concentrate on
I
that.
think I'll watch an episode on Operation Barbarossa. You know, it happens. Anyway, I turned the telly on and it was Discovery and it was a documentary entitled The Third World War. I thought, well, I completely fucking missed that. What's this? And it was literally like a mockumentary about what would happen if the Russians crossed into Germany and ended with a fake nuclear strike. But it was like, well, I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning fucking watching it. It was terrifying. But that's at the point, you know, when you put that on, you immediately, you're like, oh, what the fuck's this? You gotta watch it. And then, of course, it's presenting this as fact. Ghostwatch presented as fact.
Yeah. Get
Don't
the shit
remember
out of
that
me.
Brass eye. Fuck's
Brass
sake.
eye.
I was pissed when I watched that, and I was like, "What the fuck is it?" And that was sort of presenting as fact.
Yeah.
Good, that, wasn't it?
Brass eye.
Remember, it was on Channel 4 in the 90s, and it was all about
Like a news thing,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
fake news.
a fake news thing, but it was going on about paedophilia and something or other, and
Well, it turned out it was actually spot on the money then, didn't it?
Cake. There was cake, wasn't there? There was that
oh,
designer drug that they faked.
yeah.
And they
Sounds
got,
like
they
it
got real.
might-
They got
sound-
real celebrities to sort of.
Sounds like
Few
a
videos for
fucking
it.
soft disclosure to me. Cake, pizza.
Cake, pizza, paedophiles. The Epstein list doesn't come out, has it?
Chris Morris, wasn't it? The comedian, yeah.
See, I recognise it, but I can't remember it.
I think it's still on all 4.
Right,
It's
well,
worth a watch. It's funny.
okay. It was quite a famous show, wasn't it? Mermaids could be aliens.
That's another plausible explanation.
If there are any, I'm going to go for aliens. I don't believe there's any on the planet at present.
You don't think they're cryptid?
No, I don't think there's any on the planet.
Oh, right.
They might have been on the planet.
But who knows? There might be like one of those secret
We're fucking the oceans and they're
like
like, we're fucking leaving this place. It's doing right shit.
You know, the buried city of Atlantis. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The sunken city of Atlantis. There could be something like that deep down at 5,000 meters. In the vast thousands and thousands of square miles of ocean, we have not got a clue about.
We're only billionaires dare to go.
And they don't last more than about 3 or 4 hours.
You know what? As soon as I got in that sub and saw there was an Xbox controller, I'd have been like, nah, fuck off, mate. What do you mean that controls it all? Yeah, fuck off, I ain't getting in that.
That's got to have been nearly 2 years on it.
As soon as I saw that, and I'd have seen the ratchet strap
Oh, yeah.
holding the outer hull together, I'd have been like, nah, you're right, mate. I'll let you go. I'll let you show me how it's done.
Yeah.
I'll go on the next one.
I'll watch the footage.
Ratchet strap. I never heard about that bit.
Mate, literally there's a ratchet strap holding the fucking white outer hull. You've seen it, haven't you? Have you watched the documentary?
I haven't seen that
done my
documentary.
fucking
Watch
research.
the documentary on Netflix.
I've done my research.
I think it's on
Found
Netflix.
out this guy is unsafe.
Well,
Not
yeah.
gone.
It is on Netflix.
It is on Netflix,
documentary,
there is
isn't
one,
it?
yeah. I need to watch that.
You don't want
Watch
to
it.
comply with the safety standards.
No,
He was
ratchet strap and an Xbox controller, Mike.
Mate, he was a nutter. What he fucking did was ridiculous. He fucking tried to make this deep sea fucking submersible with using carbon fibre hull. So carbon fibre, as we know, is many little strands knitted together essentially. As soon as he started to go down, they put bloody microphones all on the inside, the outside of the inner hull, yeah. So in the gap between, yeah, you've got the space where the air would be, which gives you the ballast. So he's put loads of microphones all through that. They're going down 200, 300 metres. Crack, 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 crack. And they could hear it as well, sat in there.
Wow.
And he's like, oh yeah, it's just
the pressure.
just bedding in kind of thing. He had that mentality. And then
He had
but
done
they
a
were
trip
going
down,
down
hadn't
to
he?
4 fucking kilometres.
He had done a trip down.
They
And
had.
it had survived it.
They had. They'd done a few trips down,
Yeah.
but each time they were going down, these cracks were getting bigger and fucking louder. And the guys that were
Weakening the structure.
working, and they were like, guys, no. So first of all, they did it the first time, and they were like, no, those were too big, those cracks. So they remade it and made it a little bit stronger, then did it again, and it was still happening. But he was like, no, it's fine,
Be alright. 250,000 a pop these guys are paying.
mad, isn't it though? But
Yeah.
fucking
Anyway, we need to get back to
Maybe
that.
they were attacked by mermaids.
Maybe they were attacked by mermaids. Maybe vengeful mermaids guard the wreck of the Titanic. Or they sunk the Titanic. Has anyone explored that possibility?
It's a new one.
It's a new one on me. We're going to put that in my book. Mermaids sank the Titanic. They were lured onto an iceberg. Fucking hell.
Oh, they're sirens.
Oh, yeah, shit. Same thing. Come
Well,
on.
they're not. We've just been through it.
I know, but still.
take
Come
off
on.
potato.
Or some theories claim mermaids are not of this earth, suggesting they are aquatic alien hybrids or a lost branch of humanity genetically engineered by extraterrestrials to survive underwater. Proponents point to the missing link in human evolution and the theory that some ancient beings adapted to the ocean rather than the land.
Can I just make a point that I've just thought about in my head? So they're supposed to be half fish, half people, yeah?
Yeah.
That's incorrect.
Well, I suppose strictly speaking, you could end up. Who's a dude from Black Panther 2? Namor.
Never watched it.
Yeah. Right. He's like human, but he's got little wings on his ankles to propel him to the water.
See, the way I see it is,
Like Waterworld. They got the gills.
Kind of thing. You can breathe the water. Yeah, they've got gills.
here's the thing though, they're not fish. Those tails aren't fish. They're mammal tails. Because every single mermaid you've ever seen depicted has a flat rear fin, yeah?
Oh, like whales do. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a whale and a dolphin. So what
Right,
actually happened is some bloke fucked a dolphin.
All about sharks.
No, they've got upright.
Different, have they?
Upright.
Okay.
Same as every fish has got an upright. That's the one way to see the difference between a mammal in the ocean and a fish. Mammals have horizontal and fish have vertical. So they're not actually half fish.
Half mammal.
They're mammal. They're water mammal.
You just blew this wide open.
I've just blown. Why has nobody ever thought about this?
You have blown this wide open.
Contact me at. I got to make some money off this shit. It's true.
No, but
though.
they have sort of like what they call on the scales. They've got scales on the tail. They're not.
That's true.
That's fish. That's not mammal.
How do we take in the scales?
Well.
That's when a spanner in the works.
That's it. Shit.
Yeah, but.
You know what? Let's overlook the scales like every good conspiracy theory. Let's just overlook a piece of evidence to make it fit our narrative.
But how do we know they've got
Yeah.
scales? How do we know they've got scales?
Yeah, this is it. How do we know?
That could just be the fucking.
So that means if they're mammals,
Disney.
they've got a vagina.
Depiction.
Even if they're fish, they've got a vagina of sorts.
Yeah, but there's a mammal, they've got a...
more of a real vagina.
Yeah.
So we're back with fucking a mermaid. Yeah. Oh.
What you swap from the fish
Oh,
head?
I'm feeling a bit more. I'm feeling a bit more inclined now. I know it's full mammal. Because at least you
They
get
could breastfeed their weird fish hybrid.
At least you do
Well,
get
mammal.
to play with some coconuts and have a kiss then, at least, don't you? So yeah, I'm going with full normal mermaid.
Okay.
Changing my done.
Okay.
It's
Well,
official.
we're all in agreement then, for once.
But I think that's true. That is just something that I don't think I've never thought about. But when you do think about it logically, that's a mammal fin, isn't it? Not a fish fin.
I'm still
Tail.
putting it in my book. Well, with over 80% of the world's oceans still unexplored, it's a fertile breeding ground for conspiracy. And certain fringe theories suggest deep-sea expeditions like those conducted by DARPA, Defence Advanced Research Partnership Agency, is that correct? Project?
Agency, I think.
That one?
Yep.
Never heard of them.
Oh, they do all the
Never heard of
time. They do a helicopter.
Looking for the Dawley Bandit.
He's right here.
You're gonna find me today, motherfuckers.
He's right over there, sat where Peter's. Yeah, DARPA do all the robots and shit, and develop all the next generation of weapons and
Each
stuff.
of them, Clair, the robot dogs and all that.
Yeah.
DARPA.
Yeah, that's DARPA. That's all DARPA.
Okay.
Oil drilling corporations, they might have found evidence. I mean, you're down there in your what? Claire, you're our scuba diving expert actually. What are they wearing down when they're drilling? They're not wearing wetsuits at that level, are they?
Oh, dry suits.
Yeah.
Dry
proper,
suits.
Proper helmets. With
Proper helmets
You
and-
know, with little sort of microphones in
Space
it.
suits, basically.
Yeah.
You'd be pressurised as well, probably a little bit, wouldn't you? Would you?
Oh, 100%. If you're
A little
going
bit,
more than
yeah.
50 metres,
Yeah.
have to be.
So you're in a space suit, effectively.
Effectively, yeah.
Sweet. So they might have found evidence. They're in there all the time with cameras. These things swim past. It's all covered up. Obviously, they don't want to let that out because of public panic or political repercussions, or whether the public would panic that much if mermaids are real. I don't know. It's not aliens, is it?
I think we'd all be quite curious, but when
I don't think we'd panic with aliens. Not now.
Go on, Claire.
Conditions.
What were you
Go on.
saying, Claire? Sorry.
I don't think we'd just go out and start harpooning them. And
I think we'd harpoon one.
I think that would be the problem.
I think
Chinese would be in on it like that.
Especially-
Oh, we can eat them, right?
Well, especially if they give you, the meat gives you certain powers.
Yeah.
What powers did they give you
We'll get
again?
into it at the end.
We're gonna get into the end.
Mm.
What if they're linked with Atlantis, Lemuria, the lost civilizations?
See, I think if anything, there's the biggest chance that it was an offshoot of the human race, because we did essentially come from the sea to begin with. So it was an offshoot. It could have been an offshoot that One walked on land, the other stayed in the ocean, kind of thing. And
but if you don't go onto land, you don't develop the opposable thumbs, or do you?
Nobody said they've got opposable thumbs, though. Really, they might not have that.
You know, you eat that.
They have arms, don't they?
They could be more
Yeah,
like
but-
monkey hands, though.
Monkey hands!
They could be more like
They've got a
monkey
fish
hands,
fanny
though.
and monkey hand, but I'd still have it.
Yeah, they could have more like monkey hands. Like they could have like the hands, but without the opposable thumbs like we have.
Maybe they've got legs.
But then they do have. Maybe they have got opposable thumbs, which is how they've managed to build the fucking city of Atlantis.
Well, they could be older than humanity in that respect, then, couldn't they? Or certainly.
They could be fucking a couple of million years ahead of us.
Let's throw another theory out there off the top of my head. Is that
Hypothesis.
let's say a hypothesis, or do whatever you want to call it. Let's say that the mer people date humanity. Right? Let's say that they were the first alien settlers of Earth who, upon realising that 80% of the Earth, 70% of the Earth is covered by water,
Use that as your
home,
Yeah.
genetically alter themselves, right, and then live out under the ocean
Extreme,
rather than live
isn't
on the land. Well, no, because the ocean is more. Think of all the fucking
vast,
fish.
isn't it?
Think of all
How many of these were there?
there could have been 100 alien colonists, Mike.
I'm just picturing in my head SpongeBob SquarePants now.
I can see it now, yeah, right. There's too many of us aliens on this land mass.
No, they literally, when they're looking at the Earth from space and thinking, how can
There's
we...
not enough room there. What about if we all turn into fish people? Oh, that's a good idea.
What if they genetically modified themselves to, given their own species limitations, maybe living on land wasn't for them, maybe they're an aquatic people.
And they
Could
thought,
be.
yeah, there's
That's
more realistic than...
Maybe they're an aquatic people. There
there's
you
a
go.
planet there that's 80% water.
There's 80% water. Let's live there.
70%, I think we
70%. Let's
Either way.
live there. Let's live in that giant ocean over there. Fuck the land.
How did they get here?
In giant water-filled spaceships
So does that mean there's a
How
chance
did they
we
make
could
the
have?
spaceships?
using water and steel.
So is there a chance that we could
Titanium.
have been
How
the,
did they make steel underwater?
we could be the offshoots of them then?
Yes.
One got curious and swooped to the land and was like, "Ooh, quite like this actually. It's nice. It's pretty. I'll crawl along there."
Oh, there's no one to bother me.
Flapping on there.
And they had some babies and they learnt to crawl and the tails started to split into two and become 2 feet essentially, and that's it. The evolution of humanity come from a mermaid.
Yeah.
There you go. Fucking hell, I've done it again.
The aquatic ape.
Yeah, I'm just not
Yeah.
sure about the aliens coming here, like an actual aquatic sort of
Oh,
race.
Why not?
What's that movie? Is it?
How are they going to make a ship?
Is it
How are they
Contact?
going to power
Oh,
the
the
ship?
Abyss. Is it the
Abyss.
Abyss?
The
The
Abyss,
Abyss. The
yeah.
aquatic aliens.
Yeah, the Abyss. You never watched that?
How are they going to power a ship to get here and colonise the Earth?
Because they're really clever.
The Abyss got in trouble, didn't it, for animal cruelty?
Oh, that's disappointing.
I think it was like a fucking rat or something. Something like that. Yeah, they got in trouble for animal cruelty. And what's her face gets her boobs out, doesn't she? Maid Marian gets her boobs out.
of course.
She's dead, essentially, when they do
Yeah.
it. But you still, you get to see her boobs.
Well, that's something.
That's a really good film, actually.
Is it
But
a film?
there is that.
Is it Ed Wood? Ed Wood. Who's the fucking guy? Who's the main lead in that film?
Ed Harris.
Ed Harris. That's it. Not Ed Wood. It's Ed Harris.
But yeah,
Who's Ed Woods?
I don't know.
Who's Ed Woods?
I don't know.
Edward. That's what she's getting for Edward. Just put an S on the end. Edwards.
I don't know.
Edward Woodward.
I'm gonna IMDb later on. I'm sure there's an actor called Ed Woods. Either way.
There's a film called Ed Wood.
Oh, maybe that's where I'm getting it from.
Oh, here we go. I like this one. Oh, fuck me.
Well-
I've just seen what's on the screen now. Next.
Right, would you like the... tie it all into conspiracy theory.
Go on.
Elites are secretly eating mermaids to remain in control, TikTok conspiracy theorists claim.
Bullshit.
Social media users are alleging that wealthy elites are eating mermaids in order to maintain their status in a bizarre new conspiracy theory that has been making rounds online. Earlier this month, videos of users claiming to know people who had caught and worked on these fantastical creatures within the culinary industry started to go viral on TikTok. The videos allege that dinner parties are being hosted by those of immense wealth where mermaid flesh is served, sometimes even referred to as filet of mermaid. And some have reported elevated or even supernatural capabilities after consuming the meat. Well, I've just got myself a new ambition. I'm going to make it to a mermaid party. One TikTok user, claiming to be the original source for this conspiracy theory, received an email from someone who allegedly attended one of these dinner parties, proceeding to share the story online. The email was from a man named Jonah Hill. Maybe not. Allegedly.
Jonah was the one that got stuck in the whale.
He was. Oh God, it's a fake. Who stated that he paid $50,000 to be able to attend the event, and he was taken to a secret location in a limo while the host of the event donned a creepy mask. Fuck me, I love it. The flavour was exquisite, unlike anything he'd ever known. Sweet like scallops, rich like wagyu, with a depth of umami. I don't eat sushi.
It's not sushi, it's a taste.
Oh, right.
It's
Meat and two veg man, me, Mike.
You got bitter, haven't you, sour and all that. The other one is umami. I can't remember what it is.
Oh, that sounds terrible already. Can't you just batter it?
I've heard of it, but
Just type it in and see what
Look.
it is.
If I'm
How do
paying
we spell
$50,000, I just want a chunk of it battered.
how do we spell it? Ooh. Oh, cheers.
You, mammy.
Umami.
Well, if I'm paying $50,000, I expect them to fucking batter some for me and give me some chips with it. And some gravy or mushy peas. I'm not fussed.
It'll just be they'll have just labelled it that, won't they, to make it sound posh and
It's often described as a pleasant, savoury flavour. It's primarily associated with foods rich in glutamate, such as meats, fish, tomatoes, and fermented products like soy sauce.
Okay.
It's kind of a salty flavour then.
Savoury, they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, either way, it seemed to awaken something deep in
It's
his...
definitely not sushi.
Whatever. I don't care. I don't fanny about any of that crap. I just have it battered with chips.
It sounded foreign. Ain't for me.
Having it battered with chips, mate. That's it. Paying $50,000.
If it don't come in batter, I ain't interested.
I'll take breadcrumbs. I'm a
I've got
simple...
to think it's a taste. It's a savoury taste.
I'm just a simple man with simple pleasures. Anyway, it was as if he was tasting the ocean itself, not just its bounty, but its soul. He then said a warmth spread through my body. My heartbeat slowed, my breath deepened. Around me, the other guests had closed their eyes, their faces soft with pleasure. Jonah continues to describe the feeling of a low, resonant hum, a vibration in my bones and my blood. His mind was filled with visions of deep blue waters, endless and calm, filled with whispers, not words, but emotions, memories, as if the sea had opened itself to him, revealing its secrets.
You salivated.
He is actually, isn't he?
Not for the first time I am erect.
I was just saying it's not from his mouth.
I was trying to add some sensation to it.
This is the most pretentious bullshit I've ever heard.
Yeah. You don't think the elites... Apparently it makes them immortal. It
So-
extends their life.
So they're no longer sucking the adreno gland from children anymore.
Adrenochrome.
Yeah, they're...
No, I think they are, because I think this is quite rare.
Right, so they're
This
doing the
is-
adrenaline gland from kids
Yeah.
and eating...
The mermaid
Mermaid.
means they can get it.
Hang on, isn't it just the
Delicacy, I believe.
It's just the reptilians that do the adrenochrome.
Is it?
The elites,
Oh,
the
right.
billionaires,
Right.
they're not immortal. They're not reptilians. They're eating the mermaid meat.
Ah, right.
The
Okay.
reptilians do adrenochrome. It's the fear, isn't it?
And who's running the intergalactic meat markets?
The guys with bad taste.
Right.
That's why we sent in the boys in the 80s. That was a documentary, Mike.
Yeah.
Not a film.
Yeah.
You know, you realise
You know.
that. That's why I chose it.
Yeah, we sent in the boys. Problem solved.
Classic.
So, conclusion. Are they simply folklore misunderstood? Marine animals? Cryptids? Something far stranger than that? Why do they pique our curiosity? What lies beyond the horizon?
All of the above.
Somewhere in us there's this deep passion for the unknown and the mythical. There's something more than just us.
Of course.
And I think it plays out in our myths. However, it is weird that all of our myths are the fucking same.
Well, I wasn't a believer until I heard that the elites are eating them.
Mike is off the fence.
That's it, must be true. It's good enough for
Yeah,
Jennifer
you'd be
I've
talking-
been sold hook, line and sinker.
So you're talking Bill Clinton, because he's not a reptilian, Hillary
yeah.
is. Well, you'd be talking anyone who's like Jeff Bezos, someone like that. He'd be eating the mermaid.
Jeffrey Epstein, I bet he
I bet he had
partaked in a bit
I
of
bet Trump had the mermaid meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
Rupert Murdoch.
Rupert Murdoch, definitely. Oh, hang on, is he dead now?
No, he's alive still.
He's not still going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Got married
mermaid
recently.
meat. It's the
Again.
mermaid meat, mate, keeping him
Yeah.
young.
I can't believe he was 90 and married Jerry Hall. I mean, she was 50.
I don't think he was 90 when he married her.
Well, he wasn't far off.
I think he's 90 something now.
Either way.
Well, he still looked like a shriveled bollock, didn't he?
Yeah, it was Jerry Hall. Even if she was 50, she was gorgeous.
I think he's married to someone like 35 now.
Oh, wow.
Who are you talking about?
Rupert Murdoch.
But you know what? If I was a fucking
But what-
multi-billionaire, I'd be doing a Leo.
But what I love is
25, off your fuck.
he left his business to his kids, yeah? And some of his kids have gone left wing.
Right.
Certainly more left than he likes. There's only one of his sons now that's like...
Is he the
looks
one
like
that owns
is.
the sun?
They're worried about the planet and everything, yeah? There's only one son that doesn't. He tried to get it changed so only he could have power,
Yeah.
and he failed. So hopefully his fucking empire might not be as fucking evil in the future.
How old are these kids?
Well, I don't know.
At least 90s. They've got to be in their fucking 40s or
They've
50s.
got to be at least, haven't they?
So,
Maybe.
yeah.
I don't know.
They're not doing a very good
He's
job,
been
are
having
they?
young wives.
Well,
all
that's
his
true,
life.
yeah.
But then again, also saying that is that no one reads his fucking stuff anymore.
Well, they do, don't they?
I mean,
Without
okay,
realising.
Fox News, The Sun, but still a minority.
The
that
Sun,
look at
people
it.
still read The Sun.
Anyway, mermaids. Where are we at then?
I think the sea's too harsh for them to live in.
Too harsh for them to live in.
Yeah.
Because
What
of all the
about-
plastic and the pollution we've added to it.
No, just in general, just, you know,
But if they're fish, and they should be used to, shouldn't they?
I just don't think it. It's
All the fish and sharks and whales and dolphins, they all exist in there quite happily, so why wouldn't a mer
Remember,
person...
the sea's only rough at the top, innit? It gets calmer the further you go down.
You go down to about 100 metres.
yeah, and
Calm.
then it's dark as fuck.
Yeah,
They've
so
evolved, haven't
you
they?
have night vision essentially, don't you?
Right.
And echo sensing and things like that, which is why they have very, very high other senses.
Yeah, I just can't get on board with it.
You know what? If they've got that little lamp thing on their head, I'm out.
They've probably got some form of echo sense like a dolphin would have if they
Maybe that's the
if they did
siren
exist.
song. The echo sense and the echo
Yeah.
thing.
They weren't mermaids, they were bird women.
Ah. Only in the Greek mythology.
That's where they originated.
No, they go back to 1000 BC. They
Oh,
never
that was
that
mermaids.
goddess. Well, maybe they're a bit of a mixture in the two. What's with your fascination with bird women?
I'm just trying to be factual. We're trying to, you know, we just
Factual?
said
Well,
literally
you said an episode of mermaids.
half an hour ago, we just said that's what they are.
Oh, it's aliens.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I can't see them building any sort of ship if they're an aquatic people. So that's totally out for me.
Well, they travelled. They'd survive as best they could. They're a spacefaring species.
Admiral Akbar.
Admiral Akbar. He can survive in water and
They
out.
did it in Abyss, so why can't you see it? You can see it anytime you want.
why
Go
can't
and
they be
watch the
squid
film
people?
Abyss.
I haven't watched this film Abyss.
You're
Maybe
missing
that's
out. It's a fucking cracking film.
It's good.
Really good film.
Maybe
Really,
that's
really good
what, I
film.
haven't
It's
got
not
the
a ridiculous.
imagination for it.
It's not a ridiculous alien film. It's more like a, what would you call it? I don't know.
Well, it is an alien.
Yeah, but it's not like.
Well, it's done from a scientific point of view, isn't it? They're going into this thing for the first time. They're documenting it. They're taking notes. They're doing.
It's a really good film though. Watch it. Honestly, well worth watching.
Anyway, so
It is a classic.
I'm for aliens. Mike's down for it as long as the elites are eating them. Claire's not into it. Pete.
I think.
Even though she wants to be one.
Fuck knows. I don't
What
know.
if you put the tail on and you get captured by the elites and they eat you?
And they'd be like, this isn't umami taste.
No.
Yeah.
all,
It's
all
all
I,
the microplastics stuck to me.
all I can think on this matter is
Sorry, Pete. Hang on. They could eat your latex tail and all die of flat microplastic poison. You could take out the entire global network of billionaires.
Say I'm gonna have a big tail. Dare you?
So yeah, my take on it is obviously my new hypothesis on the fact that they're not actually half fish, they're half mammal.
Apart from the scales, which we're overlooking.
I think a man has shagged a dolphin at some point, and that's created mermaids.
Paradise PD.
Yeah.
The dolphin people.
Oh dear. No, I don't know. I
Maybe
think
we have
if
seals because his dog fucked a fish.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
more sense to me
the
than
dogs of the sea, yeah.
Walruses. There's that where we get the tusks from.
A
Elephants.
boar.
An elephant fucked a
An
seal.
elephant. Well, you've got an elephant seal.
Yeah, there you go. Every mammal on the earth has fucked some kind of other mammal, aquatic or not, and sometimes it's worked. There we go. Can we all agree to that?
Well, that's my hypothesis anyway.
I like that.
No, I think if anything, it's most likely alien, or it is just misidentification. It's something else that we've never really been able to study because we've not had enough evidence of it or whatever. I don't know.
Or there's a lot of ergot on ships.
Yes.
Yep.
But that doesn't discount some of the things that we've witnessed ourselves on videos if they're real.
True.
Big if, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the thing. If they're real, you don't know, do you?
Certainly don't know in this day and age, the age of fake news.
If it's real, wow. If it's fake, dickheads. Simple as that.
Yeah. I'd have liked to have heard of some kind of some Navy people. They're on some kind of warship and they hear these something like that. I don't know.
Navy seals.
Navy SEALs. I'd like to have heard some Navy SEALs.
I guarantee you now, if you spoke to somebody that had been on the ships for 20 years, I bet you now they'd have some stories for you, whether it's first hand or second hand. They would, I guarantee it.
If you're a mermaid, there's got to be mermen.
And if it's not mermaids, it'd be something else that's strange in the sea, like the
Like a
reported
kraken or something.
aliens.
Oh, bring me the
Right.
Release the Kraken.
Different alien ships and that are seen coming in.
Isn't
and
that what
out.
you say to your dates? You're meant to commence sex.
Yep, that's what I say before insertion.
3
Use the
seconds
word
later,
insertion.
3
And
seconds
Claire's
later,
face.
he's released.
Release the
I wish it's
Kraken.
been recorded.
It is recorded.
Visually.
I can do that for you if you want.
And on that note,
None of the Kraken.
We'll just,
Let's end it quick.
you should check out my OnlyFans. Oh, I'm in bed. Thanks for listening. Don't do the favourite. Don't join a call.
Claire's looking it up now.
Join a phone immediately.
I've been Mike. Thanks for listening. Peace out. Beware of the Kraken.
I've been Claire, thanks for listening. Keep an open mind, but not so open that it spills out your ears.
That'll happen if the Kraken gets released.
I've been Pete. Everyone have a nice week. Take care.